yeah, it says I get close to a turn, it pulls up the cameras and then puts an overlay telling me I want to be in the right lane. So I'm gonna move over. I still got my cruise control on. We'll slow it down though a little bit. Even though what, it's gonna slow down for the curve anyways, right? There we go. Around the corner. And once it's done with the, I'm gonna turn off the cruise. Once it's done with the actual turn or whatever, it goes back to regular nav. Right, pretty cool. And then I got it also in the cluster, instrument cluster. So I'm gonna do that. I'll give you another example when I get to the next turn, which is gonna be in 35 miles up in Gretna. So stay tuned. Pretty cool. Something else I'm gonna show you. I got the cruise control on, set it 75. But watch, I'll take my hands off the steering wheel. Watch how good this is. It's just gonna turn, keep me in the lane. It's doing it so gently. Nothing on. It will warn me eventually and tell me to put my hands back on the wheel, like right there. So I'll touch the wheel again just for a second. It does a good job. I was gonna, well, when I get an opportunity to change lanes, all you have to do is just hit the signal up. He'll turn lanes and then he'll turn off the signal once it gets centered in the lane. So it's pretty cool. Very user friendly. Very, I don't know what they call it. Not adaptive cruise, but assist or something. Lane assist. So it does a little better than my Toyota, but hey, it's about almost 4 times. I think about 4 times the price. So yeah, you get what you pay for, I guess. So anyways, stay tuned. One other thing I was going to show you guys, it kind of like Siri, when you say, hey Siri, you say, oh, I didn't want to say hey Siri, sorry, cancel that. Hey Mercedes, turn on my massager.
I'm switching on the massage for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How about that? And now my massager, my seat massager's going. So, ooh, nice. So, relaxing. Alright, let's do it again. Ooh, he's cruising along there in a little Honda. Oh, gesture, no. Sorry, this thing's deactivated. I don't want any gestures. You can wave your hands and it does stuff too. I don't know about all that. So anyways, I'm going to watch for the, we're turning in 2.6 miles. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to kick off the cruise just to, so we're, 2.5 miles. So we'll speed this up probably. I just wanted to show you how this screen is going to go from GPS mode, like this GPS screen or whatever you want to call it, to using the cameras in the car, and then it kind of overlays. Hopefully we don't have too much of a glare for this demo. Alright, looking good. We're a mile and a half. When it starts getting close, it's going to give me a camera view of that turn for the exit. Here we go. We're getting close. 1 mile. Rocky Mountain 40, pulled up the camera. I can still see on my instrument cluster, the signage, and it's kind of scrolling up as I'm getting closer to the exit. So look here, you can see the sign. I'm gonna turn on my signal. Tells me what lane to get in. See the far right, the right turning lane. We're gonna turn left at the top of the bridge, or the top of the ramp, I should say. See my little, it's got my camera, and it's telling me, look at the little arrows, telling me turn left. What's that sign say? Baden Drive, whatever that is. I guess it's, I think it's 40. Alright, now it just needs to tell me when there's cars coming. Alright, so pretty cool. See how it's got the little arrows? Watch, when I get around the corner, it'll go back to regular map. Got one more car coming. Alright, now it's back to regular map because you got 12 miles to the next turn. So pretty cool, huh? And it shows gas stations on here really nicely. So I don't even have to look. I can see there's a gas station coming up. It's pretty cool.